Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sports Family with Jordan Ramos on this Sunday night, this beautiful Sunday night. We still a lot of primetime NBA games going on in the world right now. Like the biggest game that's going to happen next Sunday, and it's the Puppy Bowl, baby. The Puppy Bowl next Sunday. Oh my god, it's gonna be so amazing. All those beautiful dogs, all these cute dogs running around being silly and all that stuff. But like in reality, we need to talk about the big game a bit because I hope to have some guests around next week to help to next Friday just so we can really talk about it because it's the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. A couple of days ago, Adam told Apex me with the guys Andrew Kim, Brandon Ellis, Shane Foley, all those good people. And we came to and we came to an agreement that it really is going to come down to the defense. It's really going to come down to which one is the best defense because you look throughout the entire playoff, it's a lot of unpredictability happening, a lot of great games, all that good stuff. But it's the Super Bowl. They already got the money line out. Let's go Vegas. That really matters. Get that money line going. Get that minus 4 point. Seattle winning this. Like I have Seattle blowing them out, 48-8, because I don't trust New England's offense against an elite defense. And now there's a lot of questions that Drake May is questionable, because he was dealing with a lot of injuries, like the right shoulder, he was just got sacked so many times, 5 second playoffs, individually, 5, 10, 15 sacks. And you're expecting him to make a full recovery against that. But we talked about it mostly coming down to third down, and while I agree with it, I actually didn't talk about it. It mostly had to go. It's mostly gonna go down to a bit of the run game because you need to trust Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson problem was mostly fumbles. He got rid of that issue during late in the season and during the playoffs. And also Kenneth Walker, because Kenneth Walker is going to be alone out there. Zach Charbonnet is out for the season. He's out with that ACL injury. They need to trust him, or they need to hope to God that him and the backup play well. Because it's going to be a long game as Denver makes a 3 to cut down the Oklahoma, to cut down that lead 27-22 by as his Sunday night basketball. But we talk about the NFL. And it's mostly come down to a lot of things, mostly. But for me, personally, it comes down to 3 things. The defense playing well, the trenches of the offensive line between New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks defensive front. Because you look throughout the roster, you look throughout that roster that you look at Will Campbell has been gashed along with Moses, and now he's questionable, which if he's out, Marcus Bryant's gonna play, and it's gonna be ugly. It's only come down to Campbell and Bradbury. They're hoping to God this offensive line can be enough to win a game, to win the biggest game of their lives. Because Hollins is questionable, Henry's questionable. They're gonna have to depend on Chris and Austin Hooper. That's gonna be a fun time. It's going to be facing against some of the top secondary pieces in Seattle, and it's going to be an ugly matchup. Unless they're getting Leach Woolen, which is it's going to be an easy win either way. So yeah. Now and Kayshon Boutte and Demario Douglas, You're hoping to God that like New England is just hoping that like everything goes well for them because like if it's a gritty, grindy game, New England had to chance most games against the Broncos and Chargers, mostly because their defense has been playing well. They were balling out, and they're just hoping to God like it's a close game there because like if it gets out of hand quickly, it's gonna be another blowout. It's gonna be Seattle versus Denver 2.0. It's gonna be bad. So yeah, it only comes down to that. But also like for Seattle, JSN has to play well against that New England secondary. Christian Gonzalez, like if they match up with him, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a gritty fight, and it's gonna be fun to see. Like Jay, and one of the best and fun to see. So like, it's gonna be a fun game no matter what. And a rematch of a Super Bowl a decade, like not even a decade ago, like 13, 14 years. No, 2018, like it's like 9 years ago. Like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun matchup either way. So yeah, I think the Super Bowl is gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Probably gonna end up with the Seahawks just breaking them, but it's gonna be a fun game. As we're 6 minutes into the show, we need to because I let the show off with like talking about the American League, talking about the baseball scene in the American League. Let's talk about the National League because a free agency move came out since the Cincinnati Reds re-signed signed Eugenio. While like his power is nice and all, but like he can't make contact, my dude. Like the dude cannot make contact. Like there's a reason why Seattle, why I think it was a silly move not to resign, but like you look at his stats, like he's been regressing, man. Like he just did not have like the power's there, like he's a great slugger. Like, oh my god. Like he would just legit hit batting average just died this season. Like it legit died. And last year, like you look at his slugging, like he had a great season, and that's what Cincinnati's been banging on. It's banging on like back run value, amazing, great. He can barely feel like extra base hits. It's like his slugging was amazing, like, and this is what most of Cincinnati's mostly are banking on. It's like his barrel and his hard hitting, which is great. He has been regressing horribly as a hitter. A 5% in strikeouts. My dude's been striking out a lot. So like I'm not surprised a lot of people weren't really interested in him. So yeah. But they're mostly depending on that. Like they're mostly depending on him for that. Like I'll talk about the Reds later because their offseason has been very like meh. I think they'll do fine. Like they'll have like 79, 80 wins, but like it's just eh. Solid team, but like I just don't trust them. I feel like I don't trust them. I don't I think they'll do fine about them. Like they literally had their best postseason team, one of their better postseason like better runs to the postseason, but then like they just pull this spot offseason out of nowhere. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Like your best move was Eugenio Suarez? Are you kidding me, my dude? Like it's fine. Like you're good. Like but like really? Eugenio Suarez in the Big 2026, bro, bro, just bro. Come on, come on. But yeah, let's go with I actually gotta do this because like I gotta do work. Because as we left off, like Fangraph did this. Fangraph did this like projections for the standings, and there's somewhere like I don't really agree. I don't really agree with. There's somewhere I'm like, okay, I get it. But like, there's somewhere I'm like, like you're like, I don't agree with it. I get it, but I don't agree with it because I shared this amazing Fangraphs article. Like you look at like the NL East. It's gonna be a race between the Phillies, Mets, and Braves. Like it's gonna be a 3-team race at this point, which I 100% get. Like the Braves improved their roster by getting Robert Suarez. Okay, great. Mets improved their entire core because everything fell apart. Like they've been falling apart for nearly a decade, and like they have to shake something up. They have to shake that lineup up. I get it, but the Phillies, like, okay, you look at this line, you look at everything so far. You kept Kyle Schwarber, that's great. You lost Ranger Suarez, okay, that hurts. You got Harrison Bader back. You lost Harrison Bader, okay, fine. Why the hell are you keeping J.D. Realmuto? He's been regressing. Like, he has been regressing for years. He is not the same guy a couple of years ago. Like, he has been bad. Like, you're still keeping the same lineup? You're running it back again? And the only people you add was Adolis Garcia in that lineup? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I guess Justin Crawford's gonna do like you're like running it back. Are you kidding me, my dudes? Like, this might be legit. Like, keep running it back, guys. Keep running it back. It's not gonna fall apart anytime. My God, like the starting rotation is gonna be fine. Like you have Sanchez and Lazardo and but No's progressing. Walker's been a disaster. Painter, and your bullpen. Besides Duran, huge question marks. Like Mercury having a disaster year, like, and Zach Real, he's coming out the racket off threat surgery. Like, you can barely come back from that, my dudes. You can barely come back from that. So yeah, I don't really like the Phillies this year. I think they're gonna struggle. Like, they're gonna be sluggish. They might win the division. Everything goes right again, but like, I just don't trust them. Like, Aaron is having like, you could depend on Aaron Nola having a bounce back season, but like, ugh. I doubt it. I just doubt this will stay long. But besides staying long, let's talk. We're not going to stay long for the Phillies. Let's talk about the New York Mets, a team that I love dearly. That like broke me during the first half of the offseason, but like they finally get something because you lose a lot of like you got rid of Brandon Nimmo. You trade him to Texas to get Marcus Semien to help out with the defense, to help with the infield. That's fine. His contract was just depressing. 100 million. Are you kidding me? Ugh. But yeah, like it's just. But yeah, it's not that fun. But like, but I get it. I get it. His regression. He's gonna regress soon. So yeah. Diaz, that's a snake move. I'm sorry. You going to the Dodgers after being offered 71? Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. But yeah, just hoping that like everything goes well, but everything goes well because like Belial's solid. Belial is very solid. Lindor and so being 1-2 hitters. That's great. Getting Brissett, I don't agree with him being third base, but like it's gonna work. It's probably gonna be fine. Like his power is mostly needed. And if that doesn't work out, he's gonna be a DH and Brady Bay's gonna go back to third. That's great. Polanco, one start in the position. Are you kidding me, my dude? Are you kidding me? Really? You're gonna care about defense? Jorge Polanco's in first? Really? It's fine. Like most of my concerns are mostly about the DAs, but even then, like your young players need to power back. Because hopefully Alvarez gets 30, 40 games in. Luis Robert's been like he's literally a low end starting center fielder, and like he just needs to change scenery. Hopefully, and he didn't really cost you much, so like you're fine there. And Carson Bench has a high ceiling. Like his slow, like the floor is literally a solid outfielder. So like you're banking on there, but my concern is the starting pitching. Besides Peralta and McLean, like Peterson has been like hot and cold. Like he'll have like a good a good first half, but then like he'll collapse in the second half to start some more important games. And he's been fine, but also he had some bad games where he'll stay there for like 3-4 innings. I'm like, my dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, my dude? Like he'll try to use all his new stuff, but like it's you're gonna fall apart, or like he's gonna be piggybacked by Shaman who had a terrible 2025. He was just bad. So like you're just hoping for him to have a bounce back season along with Soy Singh having a better season than like the second half of last season because like he had a brutal injury. His breaking stuff was never there again, and his fastball was just getting knocked out of the park. Like which is like you're just hoping like if you're trying like if you're having your starting pitching regress and like one of these players goes down and you're just calling up Jordan Tong again in June, that is an issue. That is a problem. Where Tong was just not ready. He was raw as hell. I legitimately was still shocked to this day. Like, why would you call a guy up who is still raw, who is trying to get his stuff going, and like he's just been launched. His stuff is mostly being launched out of the ballpark. Like that's an issue. And you're pitching the bullpen, which is fine. Like Williams and Reaver, like you're just hoping to God that like they can do well they can fill the hole with Diaz. But like I just like for me, if you had like some more starting pitching depth and some pitching depth in general, like you're going to work. This team could win the division because some of your because Minter's going to come back. New Nunez is out for the year along with Garrett and McGill. So like you need to get some starting pitching depth at this point because your core is still because yeah, but young develop. But what's working out well is the Braves. Besides the coaching changes, they're probably going to still because they resigned most of their key guys like Kim, Kinley, and Iglesias. They got Pompey. They got Joel Payapom back. Seriously, still keeping Cookie. Yeah, they gotta let it like they're on a solid threat. Like you got Mike Distrenti. He's gonna be a solid bat. They're hoping that Ozzy Alvis and Michael Harris can have bounce back years. Like Jack Jerks and Poe Ford can have a better season that isn't both with drugs along with and because Olsen and Acuna are still great players. So like You're just hoping to have a great year. Great going. It has to lead them because Sale was out with injury. Like Strider was out for a while. Like Strider's stuff has been regressing horribly. He was just getting crushed in creams. So like you're just hoping he has a bounce back year along with Lopez, who has some injuries issues, and Strelbach too. Like hopefully they bounce after injuries too, because like the bullpen could be a solid piece, and it could lead them to a. So I'm not shocked that like the Braves have like 86 wins in the projections. And for Miami and Washington, Miami's just hoping their young core keeps developing. Like I do love Jacob Marcis. He's really good. Edward Stowers, Ramirez, Connie, all these players, they keep developing well. And they're probably going to trade out Contra at this point. But he's a bitch, so who cares? Yuri Perez is going to be the eighth. Like they're hoping to God that like they keep developing. And Washington, they suck. They are just terrible. They're a terrible organization. One World Series in the last couple like 2019 is gonna be a decade, so in a couple years. So like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's been nice seeing these guys fall apart because Wood's been amazing, but A's been a meh. Lyle's solid, but like with his speed, but like, I just don't get the hype there. Cruz, what a disappointment, man. Week Garcia's gonna be a solid player, but like, has been a disappointment. Brady House, he's gonna be a good player. Newest and Young, they're probably gonna be trade depth, so but their starting pitch is gonna be terrible. I am still surprised that like Josiah Gray has been a disaster, but not really because the Dodgers system has been mediocre. But they've been hyped up so hard because like people are happy on the prospect, which never really developed. On the bullpen, so I'm not surprised that projecting to see them losing 9 games. But let's go to the Central, the NL Central, which is very interesting. I think the Chicago Cubs are going to win the division. It's going to be a close wait either way because Kyle Tucker with their plan A, he went to the Dodgers because he's a bitch, but they still got to show Imiaka. Bush has been playing well. Bregman's their big free agent catch, and he has been playing well. They still have Suzuki, who's been one of their RBI leaders, along with Happ and Crow, and there's along with Happ. Crow Armstrong had a great first half, but a mediocre second half. But like he could bounce back. Like their entire offense have been very solid. Like it just mostly depends on the pitching, and I think they'll do fine because like Edward Cabrera has been a very good pitcher for the Marlins, and could have a solid season. The Brewers are still a machine with their offense. Churio, Terang, awesome players. Contreras, he's been alright. He's been good. But like they're probably gonna trade. They're probably gonna let him go soon. Yelich has been so average, so blah, so meh, so mediocre. A- as we still see the standings. Let's go to here. Sal Frelick, he's probably been a great player. I'm a fan of Frelick, fan of his game. He's been a solid player. Sneak has some good power, but like it's a speed and defense that keeps him in the lineups. Durbin's been a good 5. with Garrett Mitchell. I don't like Joey Ortiz. He's not a good player. He just sucks. So screw him. Road trip has been meh. Like they're gonna let him walk at this point because I'm not a big road trip fan. I think his stuff has been mediocre. It's been regressing. Mizorowski is gonna be their ace, in which even then I'm not the biggest Mizorowski fan. That grand slam against Neville was like crushing, was brutal against the Mets. Like he was just Quinn Presser, he's gonna like it's mostly going to depend on the help they're starting rotation and bullpen, but the offense something will go wrong for Milwaukee. I have to think. Right. When everything is going right, something falls apart. Whether it be an injury to Christian Yell, whether it be an injury in Contreras, whether it be an injury to anyone in the rotation, Woodruff, like whether it be an injury anywhere, something goes wrong. And I think they'll do fine. They'll be in a wild card spot, but like I just don't trust this team. And Jay says, go Cars. The Cars suck. They are not a good team. But let's talk about the Reds first, because the Reds, besides Frio and Cruz and Suarez, it's just even Stewart. I like Stewart fine. It's just that like you just see a lot of potential. That's the thing. You see a lot of ifs. If Matt McClain can stay healthy, his great season last year. If a lot of things could go right, like Hunter Green's an ace. He has been great, and he's going to get a lot of money once he's a free agent. The Reds aren't going to pay him. Like Ellie De La Cruz declined a huge extension for them, so like, what do you think they're going to keep like Hunter Green? And the Reds are basically if the starting rotation can keep their form. A lot of ifs. And besides I'm like besides Suarez, your free agent you get with JJ Bleday? Are you kidding me? And trade for Dane Myers? No, just no. Just like the Cardinals. Just like no. Like they're gonna be tanking this year. I'm sorry. Because this line has been so mediocre. Besides Mason Wynn, who've been playing well, but like, ugh. Like there's so much mediocrity in this. Donovan's alright, but like, but he has some games where you're like, oh my god, what are you doing, man? You signed Dustin May? You kidding me? Laporte's your potential ace? Are you kidding me, man? So much. And your big bullpen starting with Ryan Stanek? Are you kidding me? What a joke. Like, what a joke. This team is going to be so bad. They're going to be so bad. Unlike the NL West, they're not going to be bad. They're going to be great teams there. And I actually agree with the ratings and the rankings. Where it's going to be the Dodgers winning the division, but I could see San Diego and San Francisco taking some step up. I need Arizona to take a step up because you look at their offense. I'm not afraid of pitching against them. Bertono, while a solid all-star candidate that can play well in short, Ketel Marte, still a veteran bat that could literally have a great game. Corbin Carroll, one of the best talents in the league right now in speed, power, and everything. He's one of the most underrated players I've ever seen in my life. Great player. Morel, he's been fine, but like me, could have a good game against your pitching. Payman Smith, he's been a soft veteran bat. No bat. Adrian De La Castro could play well in the DH role. Blaze Alexander, young player that's proving himself, along with Al Thomas. And you have some great depth bats in McCann and Eldelio Vargas. They're starting pitching. Corbin Burns is out with injury, but they re-signed Merrill Kelly, who got a strong game, who got a strong season. Ryan Nelson, who's also pretty good, inconsistent but still a strong player for the Diamondbacks, and Soroka. Like I expect this Diamondbacks team, to be under the radar contender, because I just don't see San Francisco doing well this season. Besides all the moves, that you're paid to be another mediocre team, and the Padres, I think they're gonna fall apart. I'm sorry, they're gonna fall apart again. Because their core's been unsustainable, and even though their bullpen has been a problem, the Diamondbacks could have a strong game, could have a strong season that can get them to at least the postseason. Because oh wow, you recently got Luis Ariz. Oh my goodness, all those singles are gonna be fun. Basically, a lot of singles, and you got Harrison Bader for outfield defense, and for having some good games. Like really, like Devers is a great player. Chapman's a good player. Lee's solid, but could frustrate you. Unlike Helio Ramos. I just don't see this team going to the postseason. Everything goes right. Because besides Hauser, besides Webb, and see this team doing much. I'm sorry. Literally, my dude, stop. Stop being anti-clutch. Come on, man. You're better than this. Diego. Slam Diego. Gosh, they're going to be so washed. They lost Dylan Cease. They lost Ryan O'Hearn. Robert Suarez is gone. Arias is gone. Michael King is back. Along with Kyle Hart. That's fine. Match up in free agency. You still got Tatis. That's nice. You still got Mero Machado. Who else is there? Loriano? Really? Sheets? Cronenworth? Furman? And the guy that got some of my song? Really? And your ace is Michael King? Really? Your whole Pep? Are you really chanting Pepe? That Joe Musgrove? Pep? Really? I just see a lot of mediocrity. And the last team is an irrelevant team. No one cares about the Rockies. No one cares. So yeah, been my NL National League projections and agency projections. Sorry. Oh, tired everyone, but yeah. I just don't trust this. And yeah, that's been the National League. But besides going national, let's go to the NBA. The drama that's been going on in the NBA right now. We see the scores from some of these games. Some of them have been expected, some of them are not shocking. Some of them are like, oh wow, nice. like Celtics and Bucks. The Bucks will try. Complete disaster. They're a nightmare team. No one cares about them. Along with the Pistons and the Nets, no one cares about these teams. Irrelevant franchises. The Bulls are just irrelevant. Along with the Jazz, they're just irrelevant. Solid win by the Wizards against an irrelevant franchise. But also, what a great game by Miles Bridges in OG and Obi against the Knicks, against the Cat and Lakers. Because you look at this box score and you're like, oh my goodness, this has been amazing. Where are Brunson's stats? Like, his stats have been 12 points. Like, he contributed, but like he wasn't really like good. Like, he didn't play well enough. But his defense and leadership has been amazing. Sorry, everyone, just a little tired. But yeah, it's mostly been a team effort. It was a team game, a team effort. OG was leading in 25 points, and he was a contributor. Like, he had like a couple of great steals against the Lakers often during the during that third quarter. And it was just great to see, fun to see. Karl Anthony Towns was contributing well with his defensive rebounding, along with Hart and Mikal Bridges. Brunson had a good game, not the best. Along with Landry Shamat well, and Mitchell Robinson, a beast in the rebound game against a heavy top star Lakers team. What are you doing, guys? What the hell's going on? Like, besides like James and Dodge, like, no one was contributing. Aiden was useless. Smart had some good shot, but like, he was useless. La Rivera, really? Rivera, really? Who was that? Yeah, like, no one else contributed to anything. And as we see the rest of the game, 70-67 to the motherfucking fucking Spurs and Magic. Like, I figured that's gonna be a fun game, but damn, it's been fun as the Spurs are trying to hold on to their lead against the Magic. Sorry, my notes been acting up with it. But yeah. And OKC trying to hold their lead against Denver, now by 9. This has been a fun Sunday slate of games. That's something else. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the Rams Sports Ramble. Let's talk about the Reds. Because I think the Reds are going to be a fine team, but like, they're still going to be frustrating. Like, you had that postseason appearance just to get like fucking like Spencer Steele and like, I just don't think like the Reds biggest trade, the Cincinnati Reds. The best Swears, you kidding me? Like, this organization should be better than this, man. That they should be better. Like, their second almost biggest move game, Luis Robert. You kidding me? Like, come on, man. Play better. Like, find a spine in their Reds. Like, try and get at least something, man. Because besides like Suarez, it's like their offseason was mostly bled and like hopefully got. But that's just my opinion. So like, they're gonna do well in the offseason. So yeah, this has been a short show, but I'm feeling a little tired. So yeah. So yeah, have a great. So yeah, this has been Jordan Rumble. I'm like, and yeah, goodbye and ramble on. Thank you for the sound. Thank you for the music, BSS sounds and stuff. great Sunday night. And goodbye and ramble on because like have a great life so far. And Muse Sound by many people at FA sounded. Have a great night, guys. And hope it works.